missing key players. Talk about the pressure of replacing an injured star. That's got to be a...
Well, Kevin, you've seen throughout the course of the season with how much NBA basketball you watch, how much a player's opportunity coming off the bench can be enhanced by what the role has been before coming into this game. Going from 0 minutes to playing 35 is tough. But if that player has found the rhythm at 12 and 15 minutes, tonight he should be chomping at the bit. He's ready to go. He's been getting those incremental moments on the floor. Tonight's the time for him to step up.
Incredible opportunity.
Great chance.
Now, here's Whiteside. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You have to do a lot of things defensively to prevent Hassan Whiteside from scoring. He is just an Adonis out there. Look at that body, and still gets those shots to go like he did there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Shots good by Anthony.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Barnes. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That is his first foul of the game. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And it's Hield off the drive. Can't cash in from close range. To the middle. Here's Ariza. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call at the foul. One is on Hield.
And it's easy to see why a team would want Ariza on their roster. Makes the right decisions, mentors young players, and is well respected throughout the league.
Trevor Ariza, one of those hard hat guys who you're going to get what you get from him on a nightly basis. Guard on defense and be a capable three-point shooter. Just comes to do his job.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Fox, no good.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
To the inside. Anthony.
You combine the height and the length Dedmon has. It's a pretty intimidating factor. Players think twice every time they get anywhere near him.
Kept alive. Here's Whiteside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line. And it's been talked about for some time, but last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in a trade. A chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
Now here's Ariza. Kicks it out to Lillard. Puts it up from 15.
Ya, si no se me había puesto lento ahí, le hacía una burla así.
Usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Hassan Whiteside bajando.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Whiteside's got 6 points.
El problema es que estoy usando el internet de mi mamá porque me puse a descargar un juego, mano. Mafia 3. Mira ese, loco. Me puse a descargar un juego. Y me consumió toda la data del celular. O sea, del internet compartido.
Well, Fox had quite a year in Kentucky before he decided to turn pro and became the 5th pick in 2017 in the NBA draft.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Here's
¿Quiénes
Swanigan.
son esta gente, mano?
Here's Simon.
Upiti.
Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pero esta zona está quedando vacía. ¿Qué es lo que es?
Fox with the jam.
Todo el mundo se reparte, coñazo.
Fox being impossible to contain right there on the drive.
Here's Simon.
Este tigre no falla.
Cans the shot from the wing. Simons has got his second bucket tonight.
You know, not necessarily what...
Mira como que él baja. Y esa mierda de gente. Espérate.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Simons. He's got 5. "40 seconds left to play in the first. Good work defensively by Fox. The drive by
El
Fuller.
diablo, que es habladuría, coño.
Game now all time. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Swanigan. Pass to Trent. Here's Swanigan. Covered by Heel. Down it goes. Nice one there from Swanigan.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
It's Fox with the drive.
I don't think the defense does enough out there. to
Vai pra
bother
allá.
him. I think that one's all on him. Just a
No,
flat
batico
out miss.
bueno este.
And the one-hand slam just looks so good when it's in his hand. He's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth.
Ese no batió bueno, yo no sabía eso.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 4. And
Vamos arriba. ¿Qué es lo que está haciendo ahora? ¿Te va a ir? ¿Te va a ir? Dime si te va a ir. No te rindas tan rápido.
will be on the way when we come back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers, guys, what do you think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out.
No me explico por qué que queda tan sola esa vaina.
Giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive shot.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Que él baja como si nada para allá.
After years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead.
Toma.
And we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him.
Toma. Yache. Oh, como quiera. Buena defensa.
But couldn't knock it down.
I'll be honest, I thought there's
Mira,
no way that
hey.
he's missing that close. That's a bunny. Give it up for the aggressive defense, Kevin.
They shoot again.
Ah.
Right side, good.
Ya, era donquiera, pero no.
Right side's got the lead up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
That's a sweet stroke by Whiteside. You don't say that much.
Ay, nada más
about
piensa
the
hacer
big
eso.
man. Confidence taking that jumper.
Baja como una pedra para allá.
6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer.
Oh, oh.
It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. We're just halfway through the season, Brent. Talk about the value of leadership and keeping everyone focused night in and night out.
A lot of that will come from your coaching staff and the mental
Ah.
team, but I will tell you what, Kevin, playing with a a star player that goes out there and does it night after night. Watching James Harden, watching Russell Westbrook, watching Steph
Pero
Curry
está forzando, mano.
have the kind of unreal performances for the game 56, the game 68. You're just sitting there in amazement. You want to step up and say, you know what, I want to be there.
But to me, that may be the most important. Like every game they're there. Every single game.
They are there. They're excited.
No quería pasar la bola
They're
él.
excited for you to be playing, and they raise the level of your attentiveness to being competitive on a nightly basis. And truly, those guys become inspirational to you.
Good work there as it goes.
Malditas habladurías esta. Todos los malditos puntos lo ha hecho con ese loco.
So timeout call here, the first for Portland.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
And it's Ariza with the ball for Portland. Three-pointer, Lillard. Offensive rebound. At the elbow, it's Whiteside. Portland moving the ball.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of North Carolina. Harrison Barnes won a title in Golden State. Signs a big contract with Dallas, but yet to achieve the stardom that many predicted back in high school.
Ray, you look at Harrison Barnes. What's his best role?
I mean, Kevin, he's a hard worker, able to hit the spot-up three. Defensively, his strength gives him some versatility, just a solid contributor.
Pass to Simons. Here's Trent.
Mira, mira, mira. Ay, como quiera, Dicky. Suelte a Dios que la metí. La metió como quiera, no, pero ese embuste.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
Ese tigre, coño, no falla, mano. Lo voy a poner de titular. Está bueno. En serio, mano.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
1:14 left to play here in the half. No good that time.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to Simon.
No falta que la metiera, el tigre está duro.
Here's Bogdanovich for three. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Simons. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Got a piece of it. Here's Fox. Tries again. Gets it to go. That one good from Giles. And the Kings lead by 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Azania. Here's Simons. And it's good.
Tigre duro, coño.
Looking it over.
Sí. Si el internet estuviera buenísimo, bueno como debería de estar.
Three-pointer Hill. That one misses.
Hace rato lo hubiese dado con todo ese tigre.
Time now for the halftime break.
Mami.
Quarter soon to follow. Right here
Ah.
on 2K Sports.
Hay un chima para acá. ¿Usted está usando el celular? Estaba muy lento.
Good action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
Ya está terminando, echa un chima para acá.
On offense, here are the Kings. Here's Fox. And no good.
¿Para qué se metió a Arisa, concho?
That one is on Ariza. Each team has a catalyst, friends. Some guys are ball dominant and play within the flow of the offense. Is there one approach better than the other?
Obviously, great coaches, Kevin, are going to find what it is that their best player does well. And as many times as I could get my best player into that situation, that's what I'm going to do. So if it's Harden in isolation, James Harden's going to be in isolation. If it's Steph Curry setting off-ball screens and relocating for threes, well, I'm going to do that too. So it all comes down to a fit with the player, his skill set, and how the coach wants to use that best.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own head.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be
Gotcha.
selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if it's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
5 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off the shot. Lillard misses. Kings leading out by 4. On the wing, Hill. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And that's now 7 points for Buddy Hield. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
That's the right side. Lillard outside. Oh, right side in position. And stolen by Deadman. And Fox gets it to go. And it's an 8-point Sacramento lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Lillard.
Mira, yo nada más le topé, man.
He has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And that mid-range jump shot discouraged for many players, but not for C.J. McCollum.
I love the way that CJ can just wind his way to spots on the floor and speeds up when he wants to, not when the defense is asking him to.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development.
Portland trails by 10. And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
Points for him. Trying to end the drought. And foul on the shot. So good chance at the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. No good on the free throw. If you were commissioner, Brent, of the NBA, Would you add or alter any rules right now?
Wow. First of all, I think you can get to fly on a really nice plane wherever you're going. And you get to go to any game you want to.
Yes.
So sign me up for that.
Courtside seats, by the way, too.
Add or alter any NBA rules. I think the game is in a pretty good place right now, Kevin. And there's not much that I think is out there for us to change.
It seems like All-Star Weekend and the length of the season seems to be two pretty prominent things that continually come.
Yeah, and as far as the question, I guess my head was going to things that are on the floor.
I was thinking that too, but I couldn't think of anything that really.
On the floor, it's tough to figure out something that could be adjusted. And I know Adam Silver and David Stern before him, all of their concern mostly is about the optics of the games. And right now, it's in a pretty good spot.
It's very pleasing to watch, there's no doubt. Barnes can't get it to go. Portland trails by 11. Pass to Azania. Back to McCollum. Portland moving the ball around. And it's Simons missing. Here's Sacramento. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line. Fox with it. Now defended by McCollum.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Zonia on the wing. Here's Little. Second shot opportunity. Good D by Barnes. Here's Fox. It's Bielitsa. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Kings lead by 15.
These are bonuses. When you get Bielitsa inside to mix it up that way, that helps.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Portland, they have been coming through at the charities. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. Here's Stedman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's surprisingly good mobility there from Dwayne Dedmon. Solid at using the length he has to pick up contact inside.
And Portland making a change here. And he sinks the second. We got 22 seconds left to the third. Here's Simons. 15 points in the game. McCollum outside. Pass to Azania.
Diablo, qué asqueroso.
Sorted by Dedmon. Up the floor. 2 on the clock. Can't connect. And here at the end of the... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Portland trails by 14. Here's Lillard. Solid play in the low block.
Que la metió, pero eso era foul.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
But they'll get another chance.
And the offensive rebound and really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bielitsa.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Whiteside. McCollum with the ball. Dedmon defending. Back to Whiteside. Clock at 4. Over Dedmon. Whiteside, no good.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking.
Ni eso saben poner. Entonces yo cuando estoy jugando solo no se pone
He's picked up by
No se pone lento ni nada.
by heel, nobody
No,
around.
estoy en línea y sí.
No good from outside. McCollum outside. And Barnes comes to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Right side, no good. Kings leading out by 16. It's Fox with the drive. And he uses the glass on the way. Fox has got 16 points here in the second half. Now a timeout called by Portland. Read the number of trades now starting to involve stars. Feels like the league's power balance is always shifting to some degree.
Yeah, and I think organizations that are trying to stay ahead of the trend, Kevin, might think about, we might have a star for just 2 years. How can we get the next one? Backside of that, Kevin, is a lot of these star players are signing deals that are not extending to 4, 5, 6 years. You can't even do that anymore. So you get a guy for a couple years. What he wants to do is maximize his earning potential for 1 or 2 seasons, become a free agent again, and then look around the league where opportunities not only to win, but to also cash in. That's what's happening in today's game.
Joseph has an open look. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Down low. McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Now Lillard becoming better at staying patient, knowing that at any point in a possession, he can take advantage of somebody. That time he found the open man.
Ariza, right side. Pass to Whiteside. Kicks it out to McCollum. Back to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk.
Here's Joseph. And it's blocked by Whiteside. They get it back. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's Ariza with the ball for Portland. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Here's Whiteside. Out of hand on it. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And some changes here for the Kings. Goes up to the stripe. It's hauled in by the Kings. .132 left in the fourth quarter. Fox, no good. Portland trails by 11. Gets it down to single digits.
Ariza with a nice job of running wide out there to complete the break.
Here's Fox. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Ariza outside. Lillard outside. The 3 from Anthony. Connects from 3-point range.
Melo with another moment.
Kings leading out by 6. Here's Fox. Healed outside. To the middle. And he gets the bucket.
And provides the court where they need it. That stops a 12-0 run by the Trailblazers.
Anthony with the bucket.
Bully ball in action as Melo gets himself way deep into the paint where he knows he can score.
The wide open look here for Fox. Drains it from beyond the arc. Fox has got 38 points.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Ariza no one. Fox goes in.
Yo no entiendo por qué ese tigre siempre lo tiene adelante. Algo él hizo. Siempre está solo. Alguna configuración hay rara ahí.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
A mí no me importa nada ya.
Realistic at this stage of the game. They're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Ariza has the open look.
Está asqueroso.
And a miss there on the triple. And it's blocked.
Siempre está solo, siempre está adelante, siempre estoy. ¿Cuánto fue que metió ese asqueroso? 40, porque claro. Mierda, mano.